Crazy. And you figured all this out. You've been working on this for what, like five months maybe?
Something like that, yeah. I was talking to some guy I was collaborating with that kind of helped me out with everything.
Yeah, it's really important news. I mean, I don't know if you want to say it.
Yeah. So I've been working on trying to solve world hunger, and I found a solution to be corn. We need to stop feeding more corn to all the animals, and if we can focus on feeding it to humans instead, I think that's really going to help. And I think in that case, we'll be able to solve a lot of problems on top of that, so we don't have to worry about world hunger as much, you know?
Man, that's very interesting. And yeah, you think it'll work?
I think it will work because me and this guy have been working really hard on it, and it even ties in. I think we'll be able to cold fusion once this is over. So I'm thinking that this is going to be really important for humanity. And I wanted to announce it to House. You know, it's exciting discovery. And I wanted to get this on camera because this is a really important moment in my life. So I wanted to, make sure it's recorded so I can watch it back later.
You honestly think you'd get some kind of like recognition or Nobel Peace Prize maybe?
I mean, it's definitely possible. I think what will have to happen is we'll have to make sure we collaborate with other scientists around the world. And in that case, we'll be able to really make sure that the idea gets spread and maybe governments can start to pick up on our ideas and implement them from there.
Yeah, man, good luck. I mean, we got it all on camera, so if you forget it.
Yeah, for sure, man.
And,
yeah, thanks for giving me a chance to speak out and letting the whole world know.
Yeah. And then I guess we're ready to start the podcast?
Yeah, definitely.
Nice. Welcome to Toad House.
A podcast about nothing and everything.
You also tell me you have a new show now, right? New favorite show?
A new favorite show?
On HBO Max.
Oh, man. Yes, I don't know if anyone's been keeping up with it, but Velma came out, which is like, I guess, the new adaptation of Scooby-Doo, and it's made for adults. Like, it's not supposed to be like a kid show. Like, it has like mature themes and everything. And oh man, have you seen anything on it? Like any previews of it or anything?
No, I saw on HBO. I see where it's being advertised, but I didn't pay attention to her skin color, or I didn't pay attention
her skin color.
Right, because she's dark.
Yeah, so she's played by was it Mindy Kaling?
Uh-huh.
And she's from The Office.
Yeah,
she plays like the most annoying character on The Office, in my opinion. And yeah, she voices Velma, and she's Indian in real life, actress. So that just means they must make Velma also Indian for some reason.
Yeah, right.
And which, like, I wouldn't care. I don't care that there's an Indian character. I'm not like, oh, but Velma's not Indian. It just seems like a change just to be woke and just to kind of look like you're diverse and inclusive, which if it doesn't add anything to the story, I don't understand the point. I think it takes away from the story in this case.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of it. Yeah. You guys?
Well, she spoke Spanish in the last one.
Damn, she's diverse.
In the cartoon or a movie?
Was it a cartoon?
I'm not sure.
I just remember, she spoke Spanish. She was Latina.
Latina?
The same color, dude.
I should have been the new Velma. Yeah, and then Shaggy's black.
Yeah.
And then Daphne's Asian. And then, of course, they keep Fred blonde, white, blue-eyed. And he's like they make him look like a douchebag on purpose. And he's all fucking...
Oh, he's the pimp, dude. This is a scarf.
No, it's a ascot.
Oh, sorry, bro.
Yeah, it's funny because I'm not a fan because they do that in all the Marvel movies now too. And I guess growing up watching them, I guess you know who the character is, and I mean not that you're attached to it, but they always change something. They'll make somebody a girl, or I don't know. It just doesn't go with the story. And
yeah, like if you're a fan of that, I mean obviously you're watching the new versions because you're a fan of it, and then if they start changing it up, like then they're changing. Like the thing you like, so like it's not gonna be the same.
Yeah, they must have Ren and Stimpy, dude.
Did they make them gay or
shit, dude? Yeah, just the fact that they changed it, I don't care, whatever. But
and the fact that it doesn't need to be
exactly, there was
like nobody's watching that.
Man, this would be so much better if they were fucking each other in the ass.
Yeah, the last one was bad. I mean, it was funny, but
Yeah,
they've
yeah,
always
yeah.
been funny. They've always been funny,
What's next? Beavis and Butthead.
right? They're,
Probably, right? I could see that.
one's Asian.
One's black.
And one's black and in a wheelchair. The other one's trans. Yeah, but in the Velma, like, Scooby-Doo isn't even in it.
Oh, he's not in it at
He's
all.
How
not
the
in
fuck
it.
can you not have
He's not in
Scooby
it
Doo
at
in
all.
this? Oh, that's
Unless, like, because the show just started. They have, like, 2 or 3 episodes.
like who did this one? Like who took it over? What?
It's on... It's HBO Max, right? That's all
It's,
we're
yeah, it's HBO Max.
I believe, yeah. So, and it's I want to say that they got like some heat from viewers because they removed all of their animated programming on the show. So there's nothing animated at all anymore on HBO Max except Velma.
They
And
got,
it's like the
they got
lowest
rid of
score.
Also, it's animated.
It's animated, yeah.
Oh no.
yeah. Dennis plays the voice of Fred.
Gotta-
That's the only reason I saw it. That looked interesting because of Dennis, but
Yeah, but why not Scooby Doo? Where's Scooby Doo?
Unless they're gonna introduce him later, but it doesn't seem like it. Like it, this plot has nothing to do.
And you said they don't make Shaggy like a stoner, like how he is in the.
No,
I
think
mean,
he-
not like a stoner, but.
Nah, he's a stoner, dude.
No, in this one he purposely says, "I don't do drugs."
Get the fuck out.
Unless that was the joke,
Yeah,
Maybe.
maybe it's the joke.
but
or yeah, I think that the joke is saying that the old one did do drugs, right?
Yeah, for sure.
yeah,
For
but
sure.
in that case, okay.
That just confirms it.
But yeah, in the show, you know, Velma was always like obviously like the smart one, the one that could figure everything out. And she always seemed like kind of like the nicer, more logical one of the whenever I would watch.
She was like the nerd, right?
Yeah, and in this one, she's a fucking bitch. Like seriously, like she's mean and vindictive, and she's kind of racist. Like she'll make like oh, it's because you're white. Like she'll make little statements here and there, and they just
Really?
push.
She said that?
There's a lot of jokes or a lot of like lines where
Yeah.
they're clearly pushing like some agenda. Like, and yeah, she's
Velma's the orange one,
the orange one. Oh, brown now.
the one dropping her glasses.
Yeah, I can't find my glasses.
The dress is orange. Not skin.
No, the dress is brown now too. That went all the way through.
I just when you mentioned to me, I just looked up random Twitter feeds and somebody was like, "Please quit this. Ain't no one want to see just to see Velma. Also, stop trying to pander to the snowflake and woke audience.
Damn.
Stop trying to change things that worked in the past."
There you go.
Lucky 13.
Damn.
I mean, I don't disagree with that.
Yeah, there's a bunch, and they were all. I mean, I'm sure there's some positive ones, but everything that I was reading was really negative.
You're like that.
Stop it.
That girl, that Mindy Kaling, I don't know how to pronounce her name, but she tweeted recently, like a couple days ago, I want to say, and like it was like a retweet of like HBO Max's like their trailer photo for Velma, and then she put like, "So happy to say we have the something about like the largest opening, the most viewership of all animated shows on HBO Max." And then I thought, didn't they take off all the animated shows? So it's the only one. So of course it's gonna have the most, right? It's the
For
So
sure.
Adult Swim's not. Oh, Adult Swim's not on there.
I think it's the only animated Scooby on HBO Max.
Adult Swim is its own thing now. It has
Huh?
like its own app. Like it's an Adult Swim app.
Oh, it's not on HBO anymore. Damn.
But there will be like Rick and Morty, which is still Adult Swim, but then that's on Hulu.
Okay, because yeah, I would have watched Adult Swim on HBO Max.
Really?
Mhm.
Oh shit. Yeah, like, I don't have HBO Max, so I can't like confirm it. But everyone was saying that they removed all animated programming, and that's the only animated show now on HBO Max.
There's a good one I watched with the dinosaur and the caveman, Primal.
Oh, you were telling me about that.
That one's good.
It's cool, right? They don't talk or nothing. It's just
Yeah,
a bunch
it's
of
fucking awesome.
screaming,
So
yelling.
that one's gone?
If it's true, then yeah, I guess it would be gone.
Damn, I never finished it. I have to go
Right? Oh, me neither.
Yeah, it's like the dude that makes Samurai Jack,
Mhm.
right? Yeah, that sounds cool. Samurai Jack was awesome.
Oh yeah, it was the animated one.
They should bring that one back, but make the caveman what? A midget? Or
Fuck yeah.
Fuck yeah, they should do that. Samurai Jack, but it's like
He's Asian.
he's non-binary.
He's non-binary.
Is he Asian?
I thought he was
No.
Asian in the
He's a
original
white-
one.
No,
think
it's
it's like
like
a white guy.
yeah.
Really?
Jack. samurai.
It's like Tom Cruise.
So what you're saying, he's culturally appropriating Japanese kimonos. And,
Tom Cruise did it. Samurai Jack could do it.
oh, they should make an animated Tom Cruise samurai movie. Fuck yeah.
But make it Mexican.
Tomás Crucero in Samurai Juan.
Make him Cuban, like Scarface. But have an Italian guy do it.
Yeah, I really don't know if that or that approach works. Like if they think, if we make this character gay or we make this character a different race, if it's going to grab more viewers or like, I really don't think people. I mean, I have faith in people that they're not that easy to manipulate, maybe.
Gullible.
Because this is getting extreme backlash. So, like, obviously, people didn't buy into this whole, like, oh, yeah, they're good, and yeah. Obviously, people were like, no, we see what you're doing, and it's not good content. Like, I heard a bunch of other YouTubers saying that, like, if they would have just made this show, because it has something to do with Scooby-Doo. Like, it's just it's like in high school, and they're all drama, and there's no dog involved. Like, it's even before they started the mystery crew, or the fuck they...
Okay, so you don't think maybe somewhere down the line in the cartoon, all these people die, and Fred replaces them with new white people?
Oh, that'd be a good twist. Huh? M. Night Shyamalan takes over the production.
Right, he finds a stoner. You're gonna be the new Shaggy, right?
But I'm not black.
Yeah, I don't know, but yeah, it's like I heard people saying that if they would have just, because it has nothing to do with Scooby-Doo almost, that if they would have just made this show and just called it something else, like mystery teen drama or some bullshit, and it had nothing to do with Scooby, that maybe people would have liked it. Like, oh, okay, cool, the lead is a Indian girl and she's a bitch, but cool. There's no dog. We don't need a dog. It's a cool show. But the fact that they made it Scooby-Doo, I think is what, like, it pissed people off because it has nothing to do with Scooby-Doo, and like you said, they're trying to change something that worked already.
How about Wednesday? Anybody see that one?
I've only seen like 3 episodes.
And that's funny too, because Velma, is Wednesday a big character in the original? I mean,
Well, she's up there.
I mean, like, she's part of the family, but I mean, I don't think she's...
just like Velma is part of Scooby-Doo. Would you say the same?
Yeah.
I'm surprised they didn't make the new Wednesday like Asian
And that one was pretty
Asian
good, the
lady
Wednesday.
boy.
Asian lady boy
Yeah, I mean, they need...
doing the dance.
They need a hero, right? They need somebody to look up to.
Don't they have Rice Man?
They could look up to Rice Man. And then Rice Man comes out and he's a bean. Like, oh, fuck, I hate this woke culture bullshit.
Right?
Wearing a sombrero.
Yeah, I remember after one of the last Marvel movies, everybody I saw that was replying to it was just, they were really feeling like Disney's shoving down same-sex marriages down your throat with just how often and how insignificant these characters are, and it just seems like they're thrown in there. Like, it's not part of the story, but it's definitely thrown in there. Where it has nothing to do with anything. Like, if it was missing, it's the same, you know what I mean? But it's definitely put in there.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, I could see on one hand where, maybe like it was socially unacceptable to have like gay stuff in gay marriages and relationships, all that stuff in movies. So, and like for 100 years of film, it was just mainly like you just saw straightness in movies, I guess. Which, I mean, okay, I get on that point, but then yeah, like you said, like then they throw it in.
You guys seen The Birdcage? Have you seen it?
I never saw
No.
it.
It's kind of funny.
What is that?
I saw Bosom Buddies.
Bosom. Are they gay or what?
No, they dress like chicks.
Oh, you
I've seen
do.
Joanna Man.
Jack Tripper.
Jack Tripper.
Yeah,
Yeah,
look to be gay.
they do show stuff like that. Yeah, it wasn't obvious. Like they never showed it, but yeah, it seems like now they're
No, it
just
just
putting
seems
it.
like they're targeting the kids more now.
They're targeting
Yeah.
the kids more, yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Make them gay. Bring the population down.
Maybe they're onto something,
We're
right?
running out of water. Damn, the COVID didn't work. Let's make them gay.
Fuck, now let's make everyone gay. Turn the frogs gay.
Man, I saw one too where remember Jesse Ventura had that show? What was it? It was like a conspiracy show.
Yeah, what was it?
Yeah,
Fuck, that sounds...
He has an off the grid like fucking compound in Baja.
One of the shows, one of his old shows, he's talking to a lady and she's talking about everything that happened with COVID. She's talking about this way back then. I mean, that's kind of cool that it came true, or like she was really... Because, you know, when I saw his show, I don't know what to believe, because like there'd be times where he's like, I'm meeting somebody very important. He doesn't want to be filmed, and then, you know, the guy would show up like in a helicopter, run out, he'd be blurred, and he would give him like a secret document, and you know what I mean? And then he would leave, so I'm thinking like, oh, how real is this? Or right, because that doesn't seem real, right?
Right? Yeah, the deep throat comes out.
But then he did have that lady on. It's a female scientist, and she's saying how the government's working on a pandemic, and they're going to force vaccines. And
I just think it's funny that a governor for a state in the U.S., one of the highest ranking political positions you have, was former professional wrestler Jesse the Body Ventura. Like, what kind of world do we live in?
Well, it's even kind of cool, like Terminator.
For sure.
Yeah, right. Arnold
Governator.
Schwarzenegger was a freaking governor of one of the biggest states.
I think he's a Hell's Angel, isn't he? Jesse Ventura?
Oh, I thought Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Yeah, I was like, oh, what can't this guy do?
Man, I swear Jesse Ventura
Jesse
has
Ventura.
ties to the Hell's Angels.
That's awesome.
Or another biker gang. That is a...
Hasta la vista to Texas. Fuck, didn't what was the, I don't know if you guys know his name, the dude who founded the Crips?
Probably some white guy. Right, it probably was.
It was an Indian, non-binary.
Named Velma.
I forgot his name. He's like a real famous dude, or infamous, I guess. And Arnold Schwarzenegger, he was on death row for many years. And
Record
Arnold's
label?
true. He dropped some hits. No, he was on death row in California for years, and Arnold Schwarzenegger is the one that put him to death. And that he like pleaded and wrote a letter to Arnold, like, please, Arnie, don't kill me. Like, I saw a kindergarten
Arnie.
cop
2 times.
He's like, kill him now.
No.
running back. Kill him now. No. Kill him now.
Shut your mouth if you want to leave.
The electric chair just fucking... But yeah, he fucking denied his request to be spared and given a life sentence instead, and now you put him to death.
I mean, it's even crazy to a Trump, like, to see him, you're fired, like, from a TV guy like that to be president.
Right, I saw him on
that's
VH1 on The Apprentice.
He was in wrestling, like Trump went.
He wrestled?
Yeah,
He
yeah.
was in wrestling. Damn, president of the United States. I was getting like tombstone in the middle of.
So it's funny. I mean, do you think... Like, I was just randomly looking up some stuff, and I found this website. And these are actually signs that people have to put up in their public, you know, restrooms or in their public places of business.
Like by like law or whatever. Or
No, it's just like
ordinance? Store policy.
yeah, store policy, but like there's one that says, "Do not wipe ass with our curtain."
Wow, how many times did that have to happen before they're like, we need a fucking sign?
There's a sign. It's because it happened.
Yeah, there's a sign because something happened, and yeah, I've been looking at these signs, and it's like, man, people are fucking ruthless.
And we should put one up in our bathroom, like just to make people think, like, what the fuck?
There's another one.
Please do not put used toilet paper in sink.
Don't carve your initials with shit.
Right?
Money pulled out of anywhere other than your purse, pocket, or wallet will not be will not be accepted. For example, bra, sock, underpants, etc.
That's weird. Is like just for like hygiene reasons? You think?
I've had customers pull money out of their bra.
I'm cool with that.
Yeah.
How about out of a sock? Like, he's been jogging. That's why he doesn't have his wallet with him.
Jogging. If they pull it out like at the very top up here,
Very-
I'll take it. But if like he takes off his shoe and he's at the bottom where his sole is, yeah, I don't want that.
Will they pull it out of the pink sock?
Yeah, but his underpants, would you take it?
What do you look like?
Are they non-binary? Underpants.
Money's money, dude.
Yeah, right. What about like?
I'm wearing gloves.
It's already been in like so many strippers' buttholes, male and female. So
But I think you just don't want to see it. Like, we know that's happening, but just don't show it to me, right?
I'll eat the shrimp. Just don't show me how you taking the shit out of it. Just give it to me.
It's all wet.
Oh, I've had people give me money that's like a little damp.
Some wet money.
Yeah,
And it's like soft. Yeah, it's like, what the fuck is this? All right.
Where did this come from?
Right? Mystery moisture.
Yeah, you can't take that,
Mystery
right?
moisture. Oh, that's the worst.
IHOP will not serve or seat guests with strong marijuana odor.
Oh, that's fucked up. That's like their number one clientele.
Right. Why else would you be at IHOP?
Right? All you can eat. Oh, probably because they take advantage of the all you can eat
Oh,
pancakes.
for sure.
17 plates later.
Have you seen the price of eggs lately?
Oh man, they're probably struggling with that, huh?
And some genius was like, if you just cut out the potheads, we'll be fine.
All of a sudden, they're making millions of profit that they never saw before.
It's half our income, but 3/4 of our overhead. Get them out of here.
Yeah, I mean, it's all IHOP Village Inn. It's just stoned fucking dudes and like old ladies after church. Like, that's the whole
Well, yeah,
demographic.
even it's 24 hours, so like after 2 a.m. it's just a bunch of like
Dude.
teenagers.
Creme de la creme.
They have like one person working. There's like 20 drunk people.
That's the best time to go.
Right? The future governors of states are there.
And I'd rather have people smelling like pot than alcohol, right?
Yeah, the pod dudes aren't gonna fucking start shit.
Yeah, right?
You just know they're gonna tip extra because they're nervous.
They might overpay because they're.
They did the math wrong.
Right? And they always forget what they ordered anyway. So you just give them anything.
Yeah, they're so hungry. Yeah, they
Fuck
don't
up their
care.
order. They don't. Oh yeah, man, looks great.
I'm not throwing up in the bathroom, right?
True. Throw up's the worst, man. That would suck.
Like, I don't know if this one's real. You want to read this one? Even has a picture.
All right, so let me go ahead and describe the picture first, really quick. It's a picture of what I can only describe as a hard member, and there's a hand around it, gripping on real tight, and it's one of those like circles with the line through it. And it says, absolutely no masturbation on company time. Clock out before you pull your cock out.
Right? That became a problem before they made that sign, dude.
Like, God, our employees are just always jacking off.
What is this? What? Doesn't say where. Was that
No,
a
it does
Village Inn?
not.
It's like a water burger.
It's at IHOP.
He's like, the janitor keeps finding loads.
It's at an elementary school.
This just got dark.
Right? Which bathroom?
Well,
Fuck. You know, which is, I call sexism. How come they don't have like a circle with a line?
Yeah.
Right.
right?
Right? And slapping one out of the park. dude.
Don't be mean. Don't flick your bean or something. Like, come on.
Company time.
On company. That's sexist.
And how did they catch that? Is there cameras in there, or?
Yeah, like, what's the problem that it's causing? That they're like, fuck, dude, there's just.
Well, it's on company time. So they're stealing money.
Oh, okay.
Time is money. Then you gotta clean up afterwards.
And manager's tired of slipping on cum every time he goes to take a piss.
So then they'd be fine if you just clocked out. Like, hey, I'm going to clock out and go
Right.
jack off real quick, and I'll clock back in.
You're following the rules. You
It's
didn't
gonna
break
come
any
out.
rules.
It's gonna come out of your vacation time.
You're like, I'll stay a minute after work, make up for it. She'd probably have to start on your desk, huh?
Pre-game it.
You're just playing with the top.
Gotta edge it for a while.
Quick, clock out.
Oh shit!
Clock me out. I'll be
Clock
back
me
in
out.
And then
5
you
clock
Gotta clock out. Gotta clock out.
You put it on against your waistband, put your shirt over, and go real quick before it goes down.
I'm clocking out. I'm clocking out.
I'm clocking
Oh,
out.
I clocked out.
Fuck. Damn, we should put that sign in the bathroom.
Oh, we should.
Like we should really put that up. That's awesome.
Actually, it kind of does look like our bathroom.
You know what? I think I've seen those walls before.
Toad, did you put that up?
I wouldn't have had to if you guys could just stop jacking off all the time.
It's just a picture of a little robot. I'm like,
There's another one. I mean, I guess it's kind of the same, but due to rising summer temperatures and good hygiene, we will not be accepting boob or sock money. I guess that's a big problem in places, huh?
I never thought of that as being a problem, but I guess people don't want.
I've seen ladies put cell phones, their cash, keys.
Yeah,
And
LeBron take a place on
Yeah,
something.
for sure.
It's crazy all the girls that put their phones in their bras and they end up getting like cancer. Have you seen that?
Jeez, it got dark. That's a thing. Take
I
cancer.
think that's the thing.
Yeah, for sure. The radiation. I know a
think
guy
you-
who has a meter for that shit.
Damn, maybe I should take my phone out of my bra.
You think you could get anything from putting money in there?
Get like secondhand cocaine exposure.
Fucking bad rash,
Bad rash.
skull growth,
You can get athlete's boob.
athlete's boob.
Athlete's boob. Oh fuck. You know, didn't we see one of those signs too? At don't they have one at like Mama's or something?
The masturbating one?
No,
Because it wasn't me. Like,
If they ask you, I didn't do it,
I don't work there. I don't have to clock out.
so it doesn't apply to me. I could jack off all I wanted.
Right? We're not on the clock.
You're on company time. No, but I remember seeing, or you, I don't know if I saw it or you were telling me about a sign where it was like, please put your used toilet paper in the toilet.
Oh,
and
yeah.
not in
Yeah,
the
you
trash.
see that everywhere here.
That's a border thing.
It's just a trash can full of open shit sandwiches. It's rough.
It's because of plumbing.
I'd rather deal with clogged pipes and dysentery shit 2 feet from my face, but maybe not out there where it's a real problem. That's fucking.
I will say I used to work at a pizza place, and the women's bathroom was way more fucked up than the men's
Sure,
bathroom,
dude.
right?
Dude, I did it at Walmart.
Right? Like, what
Yeah,
the
dude, that
fuck,
was
man?
like the majors for that fucking shit.
I've always heard that that the women's bathroom is always
Dude.
way worse than the men's bathroom.
Dude,
Like-
there's shit, blood, fucking.
I always hear that, but then I'll ask girls and they're like, no,
Nah,
that's
fuck.
clean.
Bullshit, dude.
You don't even shit.
Yeah, that's why that girl that messed it up.
They're asking a bunch of girls and they're like, yeah, it's fucked up. And the one that's like, I don't know, I've never noticed anything like
Dude,
that.
it's a war zone, and then the Walmart ones, dude. You couldn't see the floor. There's just shit, paper, blood.
An abortion.
Dude, twice.
Oh, man.
Fuck, it's rough.
You like open the door and stuff starts like flowing out. It's all flooded.
Close the door.
Ah, backdraft. Nah, but the women's is definitely worse.
There was even one, and the sign is in a bathroom, and it shows the correct way to sit on the toilet, and it has it with a check mark. And then it has the next one and it has the red circle with the slash through it.
Facing the tank.
And it's a guy, just bent over and it just shows it shooting all over the wall.
That's fucking awesome.
How many times has that happened, dude?
And just the way it's shooting,
skill,
I'm,
dude.
I'm kind of thinking, who has that kind of pressure back there?
Right, dude?
Because it's...
Fucking badass. That's cool. Oh, dude.
Fuck.
That would be like my superhero power.
Ultimate pressure.
And dexterity, dude. You gotta aim it correct.
I mean, like a sharpshooter. You blow out the smoke afterwards.
Right? And I'm wiping it, leaving it in the trash.
But that is the worst. When you have to use a restroom really bad and you walk in and you see somebody left a mess like that and you know, I mean, you can't use that.
Right.
That thing's out of...
Then you have to do that technique. You're like, oh,
That's
There you go.
that's where that kicks in. I know the sign says I shouldn't, but I'm not sitting on it.
Yeah, because you can't sit on that.
But does the sign know that's already messed up?
Because they're trying to stop the first guy. Because once the first guy, it's like a domino effect. Everyone's going to have to.
Yeah, and then once that, so the toilet's fucked up, so you do that technique. So now the stall's fucked up. It's gonna move over to where the sinks are. It's just gonna be fucking, the whole Walmart's gonna be full of shit. So they nip it in the butt right there. This technique not allowed.
Until it gets to that changing station that folds down in the bathroom.
Oh, there was one that had that, and it said, "This is meant to change
For babies.
it said, babes."
Not for man-on-man bathroom action.
That's what it said. It said babies under 50 pounds, and it's not meant for man-on-man action.
That's what the handicap stall is for.
Like everybody
That's why
else.
we provide
Like a normal
rails.
person. Use the handicap.
Hey, fuck your boyfriend in the handicap stall like everybody else. This is America.
Like a true American. Be a man.
Go to the family restroom.
Oh, for
Oh, it's
sure.
the best one.
Yeah.
If there's ever a family restroom, that's the one I go to jack off.
It's probably the worst one.
Yeah, if you
Because
look in
it's all big and you could lock it
You look in the corners. There's just loads everywhere.
in front of him, or like a
You feel that freedom in that bathroom.
yeah, right. Or you never like you're at the mall shopping, in new clothes or whatever, and then you see the hot 73-year-old cashier ringing up everybody. So you go into the changing rooms and then just jack off while you look at yourself in the mirror.
I've done that like once or twice.
It's one of my pastimes.
And you gotta say, I'm clocking out.
Clocking out.
There's a sign: please do not jack off onto mirror. Please use cum receptacle located in corner of room.
Please don't clock out.
Please don't. Employees must wash hands before clocking back in.
Now we all know what that means.
The
The true meaning behind that.
damn.
If you look
Mind
behind,
blown, dude.
if you look closely behind the little hands washing their thing on the sign, there's like a little watered up toilet paper in the toilet on the trash can.
In the trash can.
It's like stuck to the wall.
I wonder if they have like a community lotion in there.
Oh.
A community fleshlight.
Please rinse after you.
Right, please rinse community fleshlight after using thing. All employees.
All employees must rinse.
Then it just becomes too much of a process. You have
Yeah,
to clock
it's
out.
too
You've got to
many-
rinse that. Like,
Too many more-
And then clock out again.
That's it. I'm just jacking off on the clock.
I don't know. You can't do that in your 15-minute break. Come back late.
or how about while you're driving to get lunch? That's when you in the car get two birds with one stone.
There you go.
You know you're working for a good place when you go into the restroom and then that guy that helps you, he has a fresh flashlight waiting for you.
Oh, nice.
Right, mints, towels, flashlight, sir.
That guy's getting all the tips.
Vaseline.
I want to go to a restaurant like that and just go masturbate with the phone all out, just so that guy can hear me.
Just stand there, or stand there staring at him while you're doing it.
Help, step bro. I'm stuck.
It's like the Royal Guard scene. They break character.
I feel like they would be nice enough to put like some tissue at the end.
Ah,
Yeah, the
hell
girl
yeah.
go under.
Tell him I'm gonna look through the crack. Do that thing where you make that look like a butt.
Right away, sir.
Oh fuck.
Oh, could you put your chest together?
You just kind of.
Oh, I'm clocked out, man. I'm good.
I already clocked out.
Oh, you're off the clock.
Are you off the clock too? There's an empty stall.
There's a lot of extra room in the handicaps.
There's some room on the baby changing station if you're off the clock.
He's like, no, it's broken. Two guys came in earlier.
It's already dirty.
And then you're like, damn, there's no tissue. Wait, I've got a dollar bill in my sock. I can
It's nice and wet. Like a wipey.
Clocking back in, Toad.
Oh my god, it's everywhere. How am I supposed to clean this up?
So speaking of like the whole Velma and all that, were you ever a fan of Scooby Doo?
Yeah, I thought as a little kid it was. I watched. Maybe I didn't go out of my way to watch it, but when it was on, I definitely would see it, and I thought it had its cool little rhythm to it.
Yeah, right. I was a big fan of Scooby Doo for sure, especially the first one. Even a bigger fan of Velma now. Yeah, even all like the iterations of Scooby Doo, all the movies, I was always into them. Except the ones where like John Cena comes out and like fucking body slams the alien or whatever. Like yeah, those were dumb. But
Damn, I never saw it.
yeah, there's one where like I swear it's John Cena and like the Undertaker, and they help them defeat aliens or some shit.
But the movie or the cartoon?
It's like it's a movie, but it's like
Okay.
a
Yeah.
animated.
Yeah, I never saw the movies. I did grow up watching the original ones.
I remember watching the original ones, and I would always skip it. Like,
Really?
Yeah, whenever a cartoon, or it was Nickelodeon, it would be SpongeBob, and then Scooby Doo, and I would skip it right after. But I remember I saw the live action Scooby Doo, and that one's pretty funny.
The movies?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I like the movies, but they were kind of cheesy. But I still like them.
Funny.
Yeah, the old school. I would stay up late and watch when the bats would come out, Scooby Dooby Doo, and I'd be all fucking like with my lights off, and I'd be all scared. Like the show would scare me.
Yeah, I thought the original ones were good, and then I even liked it because it always had that. When he'd run, you'd have the sound effect.
I always thought it was cool when they did like I think they did it in the original one where it's almost like Benny Hill, and they show him like running from like room
Yeah.
to room.
Yeah,
and They
yeah.
come out of this one and they meet and then they go back.
And then
Especially if they had a musical guest.
Oh, yeah, they would
during
have
the,
guests,
during
like-
the song. They would show those fucking Benny Hill fucking.
Yeah, they had like Kiss, and like fucking famous people on there, like randomly.
And they also had a band, didn't they?
Oh yes.
Right? Didn't they jam or
That's
no?
really-
Did they? That sounds
Yeah.
vaguely familiar.
Right, I've seen that image in my head of them playing something.
Right, with the other.
Yeah, then Scooby plays the drums, right? And fucking.
That must have been like when like the monkeys came on or some shit.
Yeah, they were on the monkeys.
Yeah.
Were on there with them.
Damn.
I always like that when they'd be running from the ghost, but then them and the ghost would be in the same closet together.
And then yeah, all stupid Shaggy would be like, "Oh, I'm sorry, sir. Pardon me," and the monster would be like, "Oh, it's all right, sir. No worries." And
And
then
then
he's
his
like,
eyes would.
Wait a minute.
He just does a slow stare up and looks at him.
Yeah, back then that was the edge of comedy. I was like, "Wow, this is cutting edge."
Zoinks!
Zoinks.
All right, they pull on the monster's head and it doesn't come off the mask. They're like, what the?
Or the face
yeah.
stretches. Look at this cheesy mask he has on.
And as always, Old Man Winters on.
Old man Winters.
He was gonna lose the right. He was gonna lose the museum.
For sure.
If it wasn't for them.
It wasn't for them Indian black.
If it wasn't for you insert pronouns here.
So you're on what, the 8th episode on the new season?
Yeah, so Velma, season 8, episode 3. Minute 3 is good, but once you get to minute 6.5, that's when things really turn up.
Do they solve mysteries, or I mean, it obviously doesn't have that same, like, each episode doesn't end the way the old ones did.
Yeah, no, like it's not like that. Like a mystery. No, it's completely different. It's just like it's like drama. It's like a teen drama show. It has nothing to do with Scooby Doo. But there's like a, I want to say I've only seen a little bit of it because like it was fucking unbearable to watch. But they're in a high school, so I think one of the students is murdered, and
Okay.
so Velma is kind of like getting to the bottom of it. I think she has a crush on Fred, so he gets involved, and then Daphne's like her childhood friend, but then now they don't like each other because Daphne's popular and hot, and then Shaggy's just some random black dude that just hangs around with them.
That's crazy.
I think he likes Velma, but she's into the white dude. And then at the end of, I want to say the second episode, just for no reason at all, Daphne and Velma hook up.
Hell
So that's when it gets really good. That's when I had to go clock out.
So they're animated?
Yeah, it's animated.
And what do you mean hooking up? Like making out? Or?
Like straight up fisting. No, they start making out. And they do the 2 in the pink, 1 in the stink. Oh yeah, they start hooking up, and then, which is weird because they don't even show that. Like from what I saw, they hate each other and they're like not friends anymore. And she's trying to get with Fred.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say they hook up, and then at the end she takes off her mask, and it's really Scooby.
It's really Old Man Winters.
Old man Mongo.
Now he's older man Winters, right?
No, this is before because they're in high school, so he's
Young man
young
Winters.
man Winters,
Coach Winners.
And then
yeah, Pastor Winters.
the other one takes it off and it's Scooby.
Yeah.
They're like, oh, what?
See, that's I would watch that. That's good.
Yeah, if you're gonna do that, I think you have to go all the way and do stuff like that, right? Like make fun of it.
Does she ever drop her glasses?
Not from what I've seen.
She's always supposed to drop her glasses.
It's always funny when they drop their glasses, their eyes shrink, and then they
Yeah, dude. She automatically goes to fucking on the floor. They're just crawling around.
And she ends up like touching the foot of the monster.
Right? She drops her glasses and her legs don't work anymore.
then you always hear Fred, right? His zipper would always go down.
Yeah. And Scooby.
Zoinks!
Scooby. That's Velma.
Fred's fucking out.
What I never understood was like, because at the end they would catch her, Old Man Winters, and the police would get there and they'd have him in handcuffs, and that's when Velma would be like, she would explain it, and that's why the monster is, and then she would like say who he is, and then,
It was always her that did that.
not always, but I think a lot
She
of
was,
times
like,
it was
smart.
her.
Yeah, she always broke it down at the end.
She was like the mastermind. But yeah, whenever they did, of course, like the police have him, and would have gotten away with you if it was of your meddling binary, whatever. But what I never understood is why they're being arrested. Like, it's not like they killed somebody or like they're solving a rape. Like, it was always just like there's spooky things happening at the museum, and then they go and there's a monster in there dressed up. Like, what crime did he commit? Scaring people in his own museum? Like, loitering. I never understood what the crime was.
Right,
Sent
I'm
him
gonna-
to prison for 30 years. Or dressing up like a
Just for-
swamp thing.
Right, just for trying to save his family and feed him.
Right?
Stealing bread.
And
So
as
they
he's in-
were meddling kids, huh?
Right?
Right? Fucking snitch ass kids with their stupid dog.
Right? They would break and enter.
Putting
They're
innocent,
break and enter, right?
putting innocent people in jail.
Right, dude.
Shaggy and Scooby are stealing the food from the break room and making sandwiches.
Right? And smoking pot while they're doing it, right? That was illegal back then.
Daphne and Fred are fucking in the fucking office. And you can't do that.
In the family restroom.
Right? They
Yeah.
ignore the signs that are clearly put there for a reason.
It was always funny too, because when they were the monsters, they were flying, running through walls.
Oh, but even then they would show how they were. Oh, look at this cable.
Strings and-
throwing cars at you. And
Right? Like, let that guy go. He's a genius.
There's special effects somehow. Like,
Like, sure, you didn't need a scary, but you have enough talent with all these special effects. You could be making millions.
Damn, I want to see it now. How bad did they fuck it up?
From what I've seen, it's pretty bad. It only has like 7% approval on Rotten Tomatoes.
You use that as a guide, Rotten Tomatoes. Like before you watch something, will you look it up?
You know, I don't. But if something's notoriously good or bad, then I'll look it up just to see. Like, all right, let's see how bad it really is.
Oh, so if it's rated bad, you'll still see it just to see how bad it is.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Really? Oh wow.
Because they're notorious for just rating everything bad.
It's because if you look, like for Velma, like that. I think on Rotten Tomatoes they have like 2 scores. One of them's like the critics that work for Rotten Tomatoes, their score, and then the other one's the audience, like the user rating.
And they're right next to each
And
other.
Velma's is like 96% on the critics and then 7% on the audience.
Oh, so the critics liked it.
I mean,
Oh, they
there-
pay 'em off.
Yeah, there's got to be
Oh, you
something
think?
going
Oh,
on
Or
there.
they get like suggested like by the higher ups.
Or maybe it's even something too like the audience doesn't like it because of that, where the critics can judge it based off that, like
They'll lose their job if they down rank a fucking.
yeah, like maybe they only have like a certain criteria they go off of, and one of them isn't liking the binary or whatever. They just have to judge the movie.
I mean, it's even beyond that. Like, I don't. You know what I'm saying? It's not bad because they have those characters. It's just bad. Like, it's bad. Period. The writing is bad, and then they just butchered, like you said, butchered something that already
Yeah,
worked.
they already existed.
Like I said, if they would have made this show, the writing's bad anyway. But if they would have made some show like that, and they had those, non-binary, whatever, lesbian, race, I wouldn't care. Like, there's plenty of shows I've seen where it's not just white people, and white streets. Cool. So it had to be Scooby Doo.
I'm still surprised about this Rotten Tomato not being legit.
So mind blown.
I'm not buying this.
Right.
I always thought, I didn't realize they can be bought off too, or that they are. I thought that was.
I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know who's the panel, but yeah, it's always there's 2 scores: the panel and people that vote in, or what?
Yeah, like just users of the website that you can go in and put a rating yourself.
I think once you're up there long enough, you get corrupted. You know?
In anything, huh?
Just stay in. They've been around for a while. They've been corrupted by now.
Yeah, they don't want to burn bridges with these directors they already have it in with.
And then I thought they had enough power, like they made it so big that they don't have to be corrupted.
Well, there's a discrepancy in the 2 for Velma. Like, how can it be that these critics loved it or liked it a lot,
When people
but
did
people
it.
fucking hate it? I haven't seen one good review from a person.
Yeah, I mean, right now on Twitter, nothing was good. Which comes to a conclusion. I think most people out there, and I know we said this before, like most people out there, I think all think the same. But it's just the ones with that mentality are louder and are in the news more, so it seems that way.
Yeah, right. Yeah, exactly. Super outspoken minority. It seems like there's so much more of them because it's all you hear. Everyone else is just chilling.
Yeah, people don't want to see that Scooby Doo like that, or
Yeah, I mean now people are letting you know, like, on Twitter and YouTube, and man, I've seen so many videos of people hating on it.
but then it's almost like there's no such thing as bad publicity. You think, or I mean, because look, we're talking about it.
Oh,
Or,
for sure.
I'm gonna go.
Now.
I'm gonna go over
Now
and
I'm gonna
watch
go watch
it.
I'm gonna go join Xander and the other 3 dudes that watch that fucking show.
We should have a Velma watch party after this. No, it's funny seeing on like I think you can do it on Rotten Tomatoes, but you can definitely do it on IMDb, and you can go to like movies, shows, documentaries, specials, whatever, and then you can go, rank. You can look at them from like the highest ranked to the lowest ranked, and like going all the way to the bottom on the categories to see what's there.
Oh yeah, see, I've never.
Oh, and sometimes there's some horrible like I'm like, oh, this is the lowest ranked drama on IMDb. I gotta watch this.
Gems.
Like, it's funny if you go to I'm not gonna say who it is, but I feel like you're probably gonna know. But if you go to IMDb and you go to comedy specials, and you go to the lowest ranked ones of all time, the two bottom ones are the same comedian.
Oh man, he really
Nice. So you've got to give him credit for that, right?
Hell
Right,
yeah,
like,
for sure.
He's doing it on purpose. He's like a meta comedian.
I'm sure that wasn't easy, dude.
He's got nowhere to go except up.
But he had to be good enough to get on that list.
He's recognized to be on that, right?
So you can't just straight out suck. You got to be good enough to get on the list and suck bad enough to get the last two.
Right, that takes a special kind of talent.
Skill, dude.
You think his later performance was better than the one before or worse? Like, which one was the worst one?
I think
Did he improve or?
There's a tie for last place.
I think it was worse. I think it
Nice.
was worse. Man. See, that's like
I would hope so. Yeah.
so. The next one's gonna be just slightly worse. Fuck, this guy's had 30 years of killing it. He's at the bottom 17 ranked comedy specials of all time.
Just when he can't get worse, he proves you wrong every year.
And then his legacy's destroyed when someone like is in the middle.
Ah.
He doesn't have the bottom 10. Like number 6 is some other person. Yeah, it'd be interesting to see like what
What's
the
your-
lowest-
What's your favorite movie?
Man, that's super hard.
Or yeah, just one. Like right now, off the top of your head, favorite movie.
Goodfellas.
Goodfellas. You, Alex?
You know, Christine's dope.
Christine?
That was always my.
Nice.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Backdoor Sluts 9.
Deadpool's good. I like all the Marvel movies. So thinking one of those. Endgame, Deadpool.
Those are good.
What about you?
Man, I was gonna say Shawshank Redemption, but even the Avengers was just good too. But and I'm sure all those rank. I don't know. Does Christine rank on IBDM or?
I don't know.
Rotten
I'm sure it
Tomatoes?
does.
I'm sure it's got to be up there. Right? It's a good movie.
I know. I always see it when they talk about best scary movies. That one's always popping up. The Exorcist.
Ever since a kid, I always loved that fucking movie. I can still watch it to this day.
Yeah, I'd only seen it up until recently, like maybe a year ago.
A Cadillac, is that what it is?
It's a Plymouth.
Yeah, that's a cool ass car.
Pink?
No, it's red.
It's like
It's
bright
red.
red.
Okay, I'm thinking
It's a
of.
59 Plymouth.
I know the actor. Like he didn't really do much after. Huh? He's like a.
Nah, Arnie. Dude.
Like a one-hit wonder.
No, I seen him in other stuff.
Dude, the bad guys were dope, dude. Like those fucking. Like rocker.
When they went in and just fucked up the car, they're just shitting on the hood.
And black boots and jeans and a tight black shirt, dude.
Yeah, I remember a lot
Puffy
of.
hair, dude. And a bad attitude.
Right.
Bad attitude.
Yeah, I've seen it, but I don't remember too much of it.
That's cool.
Goodfellas is always ranked
Oh,
pretty high.
that's a good one.
Oh man, like I've seen that movie so many
Me
times,
too,
and I can
dude.
see
That's
it
like
so
my
many
number
times
2.
more.
Yeah.
Man, I haven't seen it.
I was gonna say Goodfellas, but you said it's not.
I was thinking of The Wolf of Wall Street. I guess I like that Scorsese too, huh? But man, like yeah, Goodfellas, it's like
The book's
classic.
good, dude.
I haven't read the book.
Man, the Wolf of Wall Street was good.
The Wolf of Wall Street's really good.
Goodfellas, is it a true story?
Yes,
It's like true characters
I'm sure there's some like exaggerated stuff, but yeah, it's
based on.
based
true-
on
Yeah.
a true story.
Yeah, the book's called Wise Guy.
Wise guy. That's right, wise guy.
And who was it?
The actor or the guy?
The guy.
Henry Hill. He was like
Okay.
an
Snitch.
associate for the snitch, associate for the Lucchese's. One of the 5 mafia families from New York.
There was also that new one. It like hit the charts. Like it's already like top 10 or something. It just came out. The not Avatar. Puss in Boots.
Dude, everybody's been talking about that.
I think that
Really?
one had, I think it had like 100 on the Rotten Tomatoes.
Damn, the greatest movie ever made.
Dude, like, everybody's talking about that.
And Avatar had a 72.
Damn, fuck you, Citizen Kane, Puss in Boots.
Puss in Boots.
I ain't the Godfather.
Shrek 2.
Ah,
Was it Antonio Banderas?
yep.
Can't go wrong with that.
Yeah, I know. Whenever I see advertisement for a movie or I hear about a movie, I will look up the Rotten Tomatoes. And if it's a really bad score, then I don't watch it. But then now I'm thinking of like the people that are scoring these and putting in their information, are they the same people that are jacking off at work and right?
All
Like,
company time. Or yeah, what if you're seeing like if you just look at the Rotten Tomato, like the critic score, you would think, oh, this new Velma show is gonna be awesome. I'm gonna check it out. And, you would be, unless you do like it, but most people say it's shit.
yeah, I've just heard people say how Rotten Tomatoes is a good source of a good judge of a movie, but yeah, I guess not, right?
What's his name? Ebert.
Ah,
Oh, he
that was-
died, huh?
Yeah, he's dead.
Oh, now I feel bad. He was the one that had like the crazy like face. Like, he was all, like...
Did he lose his chin?
Yes, right. Okay, that's what it
Holy
was.
shit, he lost his chin?
Something like that, right? Like the cancer or something.
Uh-huh.
Holy for real?
And he looked all crazy at the end. Like, yeah, he had like no chin.
They said ratings were never better. Right? That's what I heard.
He's like a fat Stephen Hawking.
Fat Stephen Hawking. I wonder what Stephen Hawking's favorite movie was. Elephant Man. Yeah, like this Rotten Tomatoes, IMDb. You know where, like, if I want like a review of something, like what movie, camera, sex toy, whatever it is, I'll go to Reddit. Because it's like a bunch of fucking real dudes sitting in their basement, like, replying to you. You know, it's not some paid off fucking asshole, like, yeah, I bought 3 and they work just great. Like, so I always go to like Reddit to see like what other fellow scumbags are saying about whatever this is. I'm like, oh, okay.
I hear a lot about Reddit, especially lately. People have been talking about it, but I've never been on it, or I don't have a Reddit, or
No.
I don't know. How.
That's something someone who's always on Reddit would say.
Now, I swear I've never been on the gay board. I'm not a member of.
First rule of Reddit.
You're like, hearing this my first time, Reddit?
Reddit? Is that one R?
What is this, a website?
Is it like a Twitter?
Is it, like is it a course you take online?
Is that like Facebook?
Can I watch it on company time?
Is there porn on there?
There's lots of porn on there. Yeah, but it's cool. Like, I don't go on it like too much. How like people are part of boards and this and that, but I'll go on there from time to time. Try to stick to like 4chan, crazy shit.
Crazy shit.
Oh, it's 4chan or 4
4chan, 4chan, you said?
4chans, 4chans.
It's on the computer.
And that is on the World Wide Web, you call it. No, it's like an image board. You go and people can.
And Steve Jobs created this?
What's an image board?
It's like a.
Like a YouTube?
You have to clock out when you go.
So I need something where I could stay clocked in. Clock out too many times a day.
They're starting to notice.
Yeah, like I don't use Reddit, but there's YouTubers I watch, and like 3 of them that I watch always like post Reddit videos. So I mean that's my Reddit intake. But yeah, sometimes like I'll look up stuff, and like other things won't have an answer, but you can go to Reddit. Reddit usually pops up. I have one of the. It'd be like Wikipedia, something else, and like Reddit.
I know Wikipedia. I use that.
Oh, I know Wikipedia. Google, I know. I know Google.
He still has a Yahoo.
I do.
Dude, Alex has a Hotmail.
I still have a hot.
I know
badass.
my Mima has an AOL.
With a little yellow dude, the messenger.
Yeah, I got into Hotmail by accident.
Hotmail.
You got into it deep, huh?
Right, dude? The title's totally deceiving me.
My friend has like a live. Like, that's old too. Like, who the fuck?
And I have a life.
Yeah?
It's part of Hotmail.
Oh, okay.
They ran out of Hotmail titles, so that's like change it to Lawyer.
Damn.
Every word ever was taken.
Jeez.
Or is it? No, you know what? Never mind.
No?
That's
Was Hotmail first, or
yeah. Hotmail's old as fuck. My first email was a Hotmail.
Damn, my first email I made when I was in fifth grade.
Was it
No.
AOL or
It was Yahoo.
Yahoo?
Seventh grade, and we had a computer class, and they showed us how to use email and how to do this and that. And so I made an email, and I realized, holy shit, I can save so much porn on here, and my mom can't find it underneath my sock drawer. But I lost the password. It gets old, so man, somewhere out there there's a gold mine
right?
just waiting to be uncovered.
Mines. Right. Just consuming company time all across the fucking web.
Right? Oh man, if I started that email, I'd be clocking out left and right.
how about if the present you can go back and talk to your past you and tell them to change your email, the name of it? Because like I know when I made mine, it's
Hot Desert Dude 63.
so yeah, so I use that.
Hardcock 68 Camaro.
Yeah, so now I use that. You know, people look at me like, you know, I use that when I went and register my son for school. Like, what's your email?
You're like, it's
I'll just spell it out like HOTDE. Hopefully they don't get it, but then sure enough they repeat it out loud and everybody just turns and
Hot Desert Dude 67 68.
Two ladies. Oh, that's him.
I thought he'd be younger.
He looks shorter in person.
That's who's been emailing us.
And she's like, what? She looks down and it's like your head photoshopped on like a big ass six pack.
No, that was a real six pack.
Just an old picture.
It's just an old picture. Oh fuck.
And I can't get rid of it. You know, I got enough passwords in my head. I don't need a new email and new password. So
I know it's easier to transfer, but yeah, I think you're just.
I'm running with it.
Yeah.
You're
I think
owning
you
it
really
at this
don't want to
point.
get rid of that.
It means so much to me at this point.
It might make full circle and come back
Right.
strong when I'm in my 60s, right?
It'll pay off one day.
Right? You change it, and then in the future you go register Noah for school. So what's your email, sir? Hot Desert Dude. It's a little tear comes down your eye. Sad music starts to play. It's actually Professional Man 68.
Sell out. 2000. 2000.
gmail.com.
2019 at
No
June.
soul. Son. I hate my life.
Right? Yeah, Desert Gene has a soul, right?
Right? At least they know you got spunk. That's a fun guy.
This guy probably clocks out 2-3 times a day.
He's outside the box.
Oh, it's funny because the other day I was watching MSNBC. And I was watching just old episodes of To Catch a Predator. I swear one of the names was Hot Desert Dude 68.
But that is better because sometimes you meet somebody and then their email is like their name with like, I don't know, like just like so lifeless, right?
So mine were just because like I fell into the trap of like, or the same thing you're saying, like I was like, oh, I'm getting older. I should probably change it from Body Rubs 23 to something else.
I gotta start applying to jobs.
No, that's the best.
Like on resumes.
You stand out in the resumes.
I want
Oh,
that guy.
At least call him in. Just see what he looks like. Call him in for an interview.
Right? Exactly. Who's gonna?
Right, you go second round, automatically do round two. They gotta see what you look like.
I gotta meet this man. Velma Lover 43.
Right.
Oh fuck yeah. That's funny.
Well, how about if it's like 420, right? Some shit.
Oh, for sure. 420 all day.
Fuck the system.
Fuck a job.
I quit every job I've ever had at gmail.com.
Schools for fools. 35.
Cock out when I clock out. At AOL.
Oh, that would